Welcome back to the channel, and this time we have a Citroen C3 Flair. It's a 2018 model with a 1.2 PureTech petrol engine, and it's a 5-speed manual gearbox. The car has covered 77,258 miles. It has one previous keeper, and it is on the register as a Cat S due to the driver's side inner wing damage. But stay with me on this video, as I will be showing you the full damage and repair in over 2 videos. On the inside, as I do with all my cars, I will be removing the interior and fully cleaning it. The car is well equipped with remote central locking, electric windows, front and rear, electric folding mirrors, stop-start system, cruise control with speed limit, rear parking sensors with a camera, air conditioning, a factory-fitted dash cam system, and a full touchscreen infotainment system with Bluetooth capability. Now's a good time to subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. That way you won't miss out on any of the updates on this car and also any of my future builds. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section below, or you can email me at c96rebuilds@gmail.com. But stay with the video now as I strip down and rebuild all the damage on this car, and I look forward to seeing you soon in another video. So there you go, it's all fully off now. So if we just take a look at the damage and try and explain how much damage there is. So first of all, if we look down the chassis leg along this one here, no damage to the chassis leg at all. Look on this side, no damage there. So interestingly, so this part here that you see come round and go off that way, this is the part that's actually damaged on the other side. So if we go and take another look. So this bracket here should be at an angle straight across because it's the holder for the washer bottle in there from there to there. So we need to straighten this part out so it comes off the car straight. You can see here that this piece of metal really should be attached to this part here, and obviously there's a crease here. And then when we look at this part here, we look up the line, this part here has just gone in ever so slightly, so we'll be straightening that part there, straightening this part here and this part. These are all just lightweight bracket systems here, so we can do that one. And then once this is all straight, we'll be welding then this one back to this one as a right angle, so it comes out and holds it, and it'll all be back in shape again. So as far as parts go, like we said, there's no actual structural damage to the crash bar or the chassis leg, they're all fine. So looking, we've got a broken fog light, so we need a new fog light. Obviously we need a new headlight, and we need a new DRL for the top there. We'll be replacing the washer bottle because obviously it's squashed in there. We'll be checking the air conditioning pipe from behind, but I have checked, it's still gassed up, so I don't expect to see any damage in there. As far as the bumper as well, we'll be replacing the middle section of the bumper. The top and the bottom are fine, there's no damage to those. The wing as well, we saw it before, there was a damage to the wing and to the wheel arch, so they'll be replaced. We'll have a look at this door here, but that should polish off, and there's no real dents on the door, and there's no damage to any of the suspension or parts under there, so that's good. So really it is structural, but it's not actually too bad. It's not main structural from the chassis leg, it's just these little brackets that come across and hold the washer bottle, and obviously the bracket system that holds the wing. So the other bracket that we've taken off, that will be replaced as well. The actual top of the chassis here, this is fine, that's not a problem at all. That should line straight back up. We'll look on that side, all exactly the same. So the main difference is when we look at that shape here, how it comes round and this comes down here, this is what we need to achieve on the other side. So we'll get them parts ordered, and then what we'll do, we'll come back, we'll carry on with the video and get it straightened up, and then offer up some new parts. Just to follow on from the last video, just wanted to update it on this. So just wanted to show that the the bracket system that was around here and was all bent on that one there. Taking that off, straighten up, put it back into shape. Also the bracket that holds the wing is ready to go back on. As we said about this one, was bent round there, so this one's now straight, ready to accept the welding back on from here to here. This bracket that was on the bottom of the wing was bent up, so obviously we've had a replacement wing delivered now in colour. Just to show you as well, so it's not actually fitted on yet, there's just one bolt holding it up there at the moment. And then when we look down on the chassis, as we said, across the top, we can see that all the bolt holes are already lined up anyway, so there, and obviously in the middle there, so we know then that this wasn't bent at all. So once we weld this part back up here, we can get this back together and obviously attach it to the wing. Also, some other parts have turned up. So we did have the broken headlights. We've got a brand new headlight from there. We had a fog light with a broken clamp on the corner. We got a new fog light. The washer bottle had been squashed, and you can see there it was a hole in the bottle there, so the replacement bottle has turned up. The service parts are now here, so with the new oil and filter, air filter and plugs, and also we'll be doing the Dayco timing belt kit with the new wet belt with the new belt and the 2 pulleys. So just a small update there. We're going to get back to doing the front parts on the chassis there that need the welding on, but for now, do hope you enjoyed this video. Do give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe and share to the channel. Keep an eye out for the updated video where we've started to put it back together, and we look forward to seeing you in part 2 of the C3.